back at this again with...
Hi, everybody, and hi, Amanda.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Catherine.
Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 6 of...
What the Time?
Yeah, I love that energy. Okay. No, I feel like you were screaming. Were you screaming or was it me?
Yeah.
Maybe she's a little,
We can say so.
too hyped today.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's
I
the
had that
afternoon.
free It's like 5 p.m., but I have full of energy right now.
It is 5 p.m. right now in the West East. What is it? What are we at? East Coast? North Coast?
Eastern Standing Time.
Anyways, whatever.
Standard Time. Oh my gosh.
I actually never knew what EST was. What is it? Eastern Standard Time?
Standard Time.
I never knew what it was.
And then
know what the East is? I think established. Like we know when people put EST 19 whatever. Like I never knew what that was either. I was always like, what is that? Like, you know, like what is that for? And then somebody told me it's established. Something new. Yeah.
We learn something new every day, y'all.
Fun fact. We're not bringing that back.
True tea.
But yo, shout out to our moderator with his new single that's coming out. Be on the lookout for Creole Caramel. Plop, plop, plop. Is the song about you, Amanda? Because, you know.
Girl, you know I'm caramel and you know.
Yeah, you caramel and your Creole.
Yeah, I guess.
But I can't wait to hear it, though. I can't wait to hear it. I hear it's playing in the Caraïbes and stuff. Yeah,
Martinique, Guadeloupe, French Guyana.
Your G is international. Okay, Amanda.
My G, you know, he not sleeping now.
I hate to break it to you, but I think you're the only reason why. Okay, don't think I'm harsh, right? Everybody, don't come.
Okay.
Don't come for my neck. Don't come for me. But can I say what I want to say in peace?
Go ahead now.
Hate to break it to you, but you're the reason your life has turned out as it has.
Ooh, child, that hurt.
Do you do you agree with that statement or do you not?
Yes and no. Yeah, yes and no.
Okay, why would you say yes? Why would you agree?
I agree, yes, because you're in charge of your life. You want to get to somewhere. So you set up you prioritize certain things to get to where you want to go. You maximize what you have to do. So if I want to become whatever it is in life, you maximize it. Like, okay, you breathe, eat, sleep, everything, that thing. You put your 100%.
So why did you say no, though? Why did you say no? Because you said
I said no because it depends on your environment.
Environment how?
Like, okay, or country. Because the same, my opportunity might come easier than people that come from Haiti. Well, I say Haiti because that's the country that I know of, the struggles.
Okay. So you're trying to tell me somebody's in Haiti, someone in America or in Canada, since we're in Canada, someone in Canada has it easier than somebody in Haiti. And the only reason why somebody in Haiti can't make it is because of their environment?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean?
That don't make
what
sense.
Makes you think so?
Okay. So I know a lot of people, or my husband know a lot of people that, okay, so they're graduated, they have master's degree, both mom and dad.
Okay.
And they're still suffering. They're not even middle class in Haiti. They like poor, what is it called? Like poor class?
You said poor class.
Yeah. The lower class. So they're part of the lower class, but they have 2 master's degree. Like, you understand? Like, if they were in America, and it's not like stupid degrees. It's not like art and literature or something like that. It's like we're talking about business, administration, like accounting, all of that stuff. You understand? So if they had that and they were in Canada, easily that household would have made $200K easy.
I have a little problem with that surrounding thing. Like, I don't know, because the problem I have with that is because there's people in Haiti that are doing it. So if I have people in Haiti that are accountant, that comes from the same place as me, that were dealt the same hands of cards as everybody else, yet they find a way to make it. Not everybody in Haiti has an uncle or an auntie. I have a cousin personally that is working for ONG or whatever he's working for, but he was top of his class and he got the job. Nobody in my family is up there. You know, literally came from Mibale, and his dad was still in Mibale until recently he passed away. But Moon won to the max, and l'école, he came top of his class, and then he got the opportunity to go to work there. So it's like he didn't know anybody there. So I don't, when people tell me it's because they're in Haiti, that's why they're not further in life, or they're not, I don't know how much I agree with that statement.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
It's because I could say it's because you have people in your surrounding that have overcome these aspects. Like, okay, yeah, they came from nothing, and yet
exactly
there's something today.
So I feel like,
but
go ahead.
But my surroundings is totally opposite. Like, I had uncles that came to America thinking like, you know, America is the savior
land of the free.
Okay, yeah, land of the free. Once I step my foot on there,
money
I'm making millions. Yeah, and I'm about to grow and breed money. And he came. I have an uncle that came, and then he stayed for about a good 5 years, and he saw this is not the life. Like, hard work, and he didn't think that America was like that. So then when it came to that 5 year, il prend avion, lâche ticket, Haïti. He saw that it was faster for him to call us or call his family to give him money. Like, it's for him, that hard worker mindset was not for him. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah,
I see what you mean. It's easier. There's a lot of people that do their source of their revenue is people in another country. Like, I'm going to say an America, so I'm not gonna go to work. I'm just gonna call them up, and they're gonna give me. That's not everybody in Haiti's mentality, though.
No, that's not.
There's a lot of people in Haiti that are struggling. But somebody comprendre c'est ça qui dit comme ça. The only reason why they are is because they're in Haiti. Meanwhile, gen moun nan même Haitien that are doing it. You know, remember the lady that we met when we went to that thing with Johnson Napoleon? I think her name was Christine Jack or something. I don't remember what her name is. And she has
Coupet Jack.
Yeah, and she had like many things going on. She had a compagnie sécurité and all these things. And yeah, her parents probably thought her about saving and all, but she went and she made that happen. So na même pays côté she could do that là is the same country that somebody else is saying I have 2 degrees, but you know, like I don't know, because I feel like même qui in America it would have been the same thing. You pas riche avec 2 degrés, okay?
It's hard to explain, actually, because it's like maybe there's something more to it. Because it's more than, okay, maybe you have the not resources. I'm looking for the word. You have the material. We'll call it material. You have the diploma. You have this at hand, but it's how to use it, maybe.
Yeah, parce que I know there's a lot of people in America qui gen degré qui pa pran yavel. So is it really the country holding you back, or is it your choices and the things that you're doing with the degree that you have? And
girl, it's the choices. Now you explaining it like that. It's your choices.
Yeah, because when you think about it, like, okay, and for example, nous même, okay? So me, moi-même, somebody could say that because we're in, like, I could sit there and tell you that, oh, Amanda, you have it easier than me because you have papers and I don't. You understand what I mean? Like,
yeah, I was born in Canada and you weren't.
Yeah, so technically you're supposed to be doing more than me, and it's like,
but when you think about it, okay, now thinking about it this way, like us personally in our lives, yeah, I was born here, but like, it's like you might be woke and I'm asleep. I don't know if I make you.
So that's
sense.
what I'm saying. So it's not even because you're in Canada that's why you're automatically going to succeed, or you're automatically going to do better than somebody else that's in Haiti, or in Africa, or in India, or in a third world country where they don't have all the opportunities that we have. So maybe the only reason why I might be so eager to have it all, or I might be so eager to make it moving and whatever, it's because it's in me, not because I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So
you're hungry for it.
Exactly. So usually you're hungry for things that you don't have, right? So ou même kishita la, you're privileged and you don't understand that you're privileged. You chasing something else, and then when kap gadi from the outside, I'm gonna be like, oh, if I had minimum what Amanda had, I would have done so much with it. Like, uka aware how much you could have done with it when you. It's not even. That's not even the case. If you were in Amanda's shoes, you probably would have done nothing.
Yeah, but I feel like in Haiti, everyone's looking for a hero, and in America, we're all looking for mentors. We're looking for guidance.
Yeah, so in Haiti, everybody in Haiti thinks that somebody's gonna come in and scoop.
Deliver them.
Est-ce qu'on te dit? Est-ce qu'on comprend te dire?
Yes.
Explain that statement to me, because people will cut your neck for that.
Oh,
so
Lord.
Please be clear. What do you mean by that?
Like heroes, like, okay, yes, I have my degrees, but I don't have a job. Like you said, you have people in your surrounding that came from nothing, and they how could I say this? They made a way for themselves, and not wait until someone hands it to them.
I understand what you mean. Since you weren't in Haiti, Uka, you said the statement. The statement is not wrong, no, but I don't think you understand the statement that you made.
I will never understand like the Haitian, because I've never been there. I only perceive what is shown to me. I can only understand the way of the Canadian American lifestyle.
Okay, yeah. Parce que honestly, I know that people in Haiti are so smart. Okay. Example, you told me your husband has people in Haiti or whatever. When I'm personally somebody that Sammy has in Haiti, that is really smart. And every day he's talking about, oh, if he was in America, he would have had the opportunity to do better. Like he would have done something else. Okay? And these kids that he's talking about, I know them as well. One of them was my mom's student. So they're very, very bright kids. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So he swears that if they were in America, you would get the opportunity of, because, America opens up other opportunities for you. Okay, perfect. So what you said by what I understand by when you said people in Haiti needs a hero, the reason why I agree with that statement is because this guy really thinks that if he was in America, he was gonna do better. It would be
a totally different story.
Yeah, he really thinks that somebody's gonna come from America and buy you on scholarship. Because almost when you talk to people in Haiti, they tell you, oh, si te kon moun ki te vini la, ki ba nou on scholarship, ki sponsor nou, ki da-da-da, I would have done this, I would have done that, blah, blah, blah. Good, that happens. But when you're looking at it, it happens to what, 5 students out of 200? The top 2, the top 1. And it's like they're all praying, they're all going to school, and all their parents are telling them, yo, de pou l'école on fait bon moyen, ou ap jwen on scholarship, et puis ou ap jwen on bourse, et pou aller étudier Mexique. Like, they really think that it's gonna happen.
That's the equation, like the recipe to things.
Yeah, so they stay
and that's
here.
what I meant. Like, that's not all.
And tout autant, yo pa jwen moun sa ki vini pou bio, but they're not successful. Ou bien, they failed at life. And it's not working. And it's like they have to, I feel like as Haitians or whatever, we have to think of it differently, because paye ba nou an paquet opportunité, ba vre? But you know that c'est pas paye ba opportunité, c'est ou même qui fait, you place yourself in places and you create your opportunities. Okay? The country's not gonna sit there and tell you. Even though America to the land of the free that has so many opportunities, do you see how many homeless people they have in California alone?
That's the thing. And that's the thing I was talking about. It's like, if you don't go and get those opportunities, it's not going to walk up to you. Hey, Catherine, you look looking for opportunity. Here it is.
And people think that just because they placed in America, they have more resources, like we were talking about. Because they have resources, it's going to be easier. It might be easier, but we're going to lot challenge ko gen ke moun Haiti ou pa gen. Okay? So there's like waiting as a student ki l'école kap étudie en Haiti, ki a fait good grades and whatever. I think we should always have a backup plan. Now, yes, I could have somebody, a hero that comes to America and sponsor me and make me go to school or whatever. But if that doesn't happen, I have to find a way to débrouiller na pays, because America is not our angel qui a been scoop nous up all the time. C'est na pays nous vivre. Our life is there forever. We must find ways to fonctionner en dedans. Like, how, just like
to grow.
Moun ki rete nan Pétionville, moun ki rete en haut, whatever, they weren't born, a lot of them weren't born dans Pétionville. Yo sorti en dehors, they find them their ways to go to Pétionville. And I know a lot of people are not strong mentally to do so. Because the reason why I say, go back at moun en Haiti, okay? That taku example. People that were raped, the people that yo pran yo fait yo tout non bon. Okay? So what are you gonna tell me about that part? When you tell me yes, you agree with that statement. On bon ki sorti en dehors. Well, how do you think that person is going to make it mahone?
On bon ki sorti en dehors.
Yeah, li vin travail la kay moun Port-au-Prince. If that person says, tankou la vie an pa balon good deck of card or whatever.
It depends on her goal, because sometimes they don't see themselves higher than that bun that they are.
Perfect, because mwen konnen an paket bon ka l'école that now has un paket ka l'école ki jwen mari ki occupe yo. You know, like it might not be the ideal thing for an American because they want you to be independent or whatever, but pou moun sa li ton bon. En la l'école, like yo kite la l'école après-midi, la l'école nan pa rien dan, li fè sa li gen pou l'fè et puis
li sorti nan situation.
You know, not everybody is strong mentally to do so, but I don't think I will ever blame the country for people's lack of that might be harsh. I don't think I'll ever blame the country. No, I don't think I'll ever blame the country. I'll blame the country for a lot of things, but moun ki pa avanse, I don't think I'm gonna blame that on the
because
country.
Captain, you will hear what I'm saying, like country. I'm just speaking of what I've seen and what people have complained about. Gon pil moun ki soti Haiti, they all be like, yo, pay a pa bon no? Why? Oh, we're not able, like, yeah, you could go to school, but love get papi, like, you can't do nothing, there's no jobs, there's no this. That's why I said what I said. They're looking for a hero. And like you said, it shouldn't be our plan A, but I feel like it should be your plan Z. Like the last resort. Like, don't put it into like, okay, I'm going to study so I can aim for that thing. And then what if it failed? Now, all the other plans. Now, if you made it into your plan Z and it happened to become your plan A, okay, fine, you go abroad and you continue. But if that doesn't work, if there's no job, create jobs, open a business. Because there's so many business-oriented people. Not only business, if you could open a school to teach other kids that en dehors.
Si c'est pour business-oriented people, there's a lot. I have an uncle that is always talking about business and blah, blah, blah. Pas qu'on joue nous little will pas qu'on new business that's going on.
I think every Haitian household get on mono comme ça.
And you know, it's not that I love my uncle so much, but it's like, it's all talk. There's no
doers.
There's no actions, you know. And Haitians parle en pile, you get belle parole, like they know how to make things look pretty and all, but you pas
it sound good. They're perfect salesmen when you think about it.
Girl, listen. When these people are negotiating,
they can sell you.
Anyways, but what about you said something too. That was the hero part, but you said something. You said mentor. Now somebody that's in Haiti thinking that ma vini depuis vini America, I'm gonna be good, right? Okay. Get to America, I feel like American will go lot problem like people in America. They have another thing that they're dealing with. Okay? So like you said, mentor. So we stay here with all the knowledge, with all the papers, with all the opportunities, since all
the money, loans,
all the banks open, willing to give it all to us. Et ça nous dit?
Nous avons mentor. Nous avons moun pour guider nous.
We don't have guidance. Nous avons mentor. I'm not bashing people who need mentors. When for a long time, I told myself that I needed one. And I think people do need mentors. Mentors that are, where you want to be in life, because they're
not easy to come by either.
Yeah, like, parce que you cannot just look somebody just because they're successful and you're like, oh, can you be my mentor? No, if the person needs to meet the requirements that you want, like, if the person is not where you want to be, they cannot be your mentor. Like, they have to be where you want to be in life, where you see yourself. Okay,
and the mentor too, they have to approve you. They want to mentor you.
Exactly.
It's not like, okay, I see Catherine mentor me. Okay. No, they have to approve in order for them to mentor you.
Exactly. So, and a lot of people, just because you're like, and tell me the $1 million, can you be my mentor? Like, no, I ain't interested. What's in it for me? Because the mentor themselves, like, So I put it for moi. I'm just gonna sit
you gonna
here.
work for me?
Yeah, like I don't know why am I mentoring you just for the fun of it? Like mentoring
There's
you
books.
for what? Pour ma pay the advice every day and then wap chita wap point avec, you know?
Well, gratter, like Catherine like to say, gratter senti pété.
You know, like what are you gonna do with the advice that I'm gonna give you? And one thing for people that are looking for mentor, I would ask you to always ask your mentor to see their bank account, because if it's not the number you want to see in your life, move on. Like, but then again, there's different mentors for different things. There's people that need mentors for wedding, counseling, and whatever, life and blah blah blah. But in terms of actions and stuff, your mentor has to be where you want to be in the future.
Okay. So, like, I remember one time when we were at your house when we were chilling with all a group of friends. And then you asked us one question, Catherine, and you said, today, because we were talking about business ventures and what is preventing us from, growing our horizon. And you said, what is preventing? And we're in a group of people where some people didn't have papers. I had papers. I was saying, oh, maybe time. Or that person said papers. My husband said, I don't remember, he can't ask money or something like that. And then the day when we all got, we never worked on it, okay? So the day when everybody got everything that they were, quote unquote, stopping them from growing.
Missing.
Went nothing. So
we build these, we tell ourselves these lies, telling ourselves that it's outside things that are stopping us from being where we want to be. Meanwhile, it is us really, because if it was really papers, if it was really whatever that,
or me, I didn't have time, but yet I was on Netflix every day, Instagram.
Yeah, like this is the funniest thing ever. But you don't have time. Chaque time we go coucher, we get Netflix, you always at my house, we're chilling, we're having fun, but you don't have time. You know, like
but
so.
Oh, go ahead.
All these excuses, all these outside excuses that we use to tell ourselves that we're not gonna do things. I love when life gives us the thing we said we have been missing. And
it's like, did you just say that? But then, at that point when you ask that question, if we even started writing the plan of the business, or just started working a little by little, day by day, because it's been like what? When you asked that question, I think it was 3 years ago almost.
Maybe.
And then now those people that didn't have papers probably have papers now. And then now that just unlock another level. Okay, let's move on to level 200 and something. Instead of starting from ground zero.
Exactly.
Or not starting at all.
So now it's now that you're planning stuff when stuff should have been planned, and the paper was supposed to be the last thing on your list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if let's say that you wanted to go to school, and then the thing that was stopping you was money. Okay. Yes. Look for the classes that you want to take. Look for the professors. Look for the school. Look for the prerequisites. Look for all of these things. Put them in place. And then when the money drops, bang, tomorrow you go to the website, you type the school and you go.
Pay.
But si c'est l'argent, you're like, okay, now I have to go see, what am I going to go to school for? You're kidding yourself. It's not money that's stopping you. It's your lack of discipline. It's you. You're the reason why you're not where you want to be. Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like we need to stop making excuses and have the willingness to do certain things. Like, stop putting excuses or barriers. Oh my gosh, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, but this is preventing. Nothing is preventing. You're preventing yourself. And if you
question though,
go ahead.
You really think it's all you? You don't think that the morals that your parents instilled in you and Jean Parent Levo, you don't think that's outside things as well? Because si taku Adventist, okay, your Levo Adventist. And as Adventists, there's a lot of things that you montre or que you teach you. Like, parents literally levo en gens, you know? They instill morals into you. In terms of, like, things that are not okay for you, another child that had a parent that is more liberal, it's like, it's okay to them. So it's not that the things is horrible or whatever, but it was just like morals that were instilled in you. They were your parents' point of view that they raised you with, that becomes your point of view as well when you're older. You don't think these things hold us back as well?
They might. Because like
I'm not even gonna say hold us back. You don't think these things contribute because maybe you're not held back. Maybe you're far, and not everybody's held back.
Because I'm trying to understand exactly what kind of like what could they have instilled in me that's preventing me from
morals.
progressing?
Okay, there's a lot of people I know that were raised in church. Okay, they were raised in church. They were raised closed-minded. They weren't raised to understand the world, or as you can see, like a lot of church kids, when they get to college, they leave, they never come back because they get to see another outside world. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh my god, this exists and stuff. So there's a lot of things that somebody that hasn't been to college or that didn't have time to travel or to see other things, the only point of view they have is their parents. Okay. So if your parents taught you that money was bad, or being the way that they themselves were being they were brought up, and then they weren't comfortable to do a lot of things that you might want to do, but because you were raised a certain way, you're not comfortable doing it as well. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's say that you wanted to, I don't know, open a business, but your parent always make you seem like munusho evole, like they take money from the poor.
Oh.
The rich people should give you because they have enough to give everybody. You understand what I mean? Like
that could contribute, but it shouldn't prevent you still, Catherine, because it's like success, you have to be rewarded, right? It could be money, it could be by knowledge, it could be in all sorts of forms. So yes, I get it. You could have been brought up in these certain circumstances or way of learn. What is it called?
Like morals were instilled to you, or values were,
exactly, your parents instilled in you. But a lot of things that I do, my parents didn't instill it. I had to read books. I had to branch out to other people like you, like Sammy, and like figure out, okay, the world is not just black and white the way it was perceived. You understand? There's other colors in the spectrum. So I feel like it could prevent you if you're closed-minded. If you're open-minded, you'll be open to other things. It shouldn't prevent you.
So technically, it all comes down to you, regardless of who your parents are. So up for they will know who you're gonna do it.
Yes, you're gonna do it. You're meant to do something on this earth. So I don't think it's like, oh yeah, my parents told me money is bad. Oh, okay, forget it. I'm doomed. You still gotta pay bills. Money is run this world. Like you gotta make it some way. Why provide money? You gotta pay tax money. You sick, you gotta pay money. Like you understand? Like you have to eat money. Like yes, money is the root of all evil, like they say, but
the love of money. Correction.
The root of money.
The love of money.
The love of money. My bad, y'all. Okay. My bad. The love of money.
I'm gonna come for you.
Yeah, no, because you love your money now.
I don't love my money now.
Yeah. The love of money is the root of all evil, but money is not evil.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people that don't make money use that verse or whatever. It's like you don't have money, of course you're gonna say it's evil, because that's a reason why you can say, sorry, I'm bashing y'all, but
wow.
You can blame it. Okay, money is evil because I ain't got none. Okay.
Wow. Okay, wow. But est-ce qu'on pense que I don't think people purposely pas vle gen l'argent do. Do you think people would purposely not want to do well or not want to be?
I think people
because
want money.
I don't think anybody would want, because a lot of times people are like, if I'm vle tet mwen nan situation miya, because you see a lot of people that are working really hard and it's just like they can't get it. It might not be money, but working hard at something.
They work.
Still pas ka fe ba la.
They work hard for the Moon Blanc for that 9 to 5. But they don't work hard for themselves. So of course you're gonna be you work hard, you get your fruits of your labor, you get that paycheck. But is it enough to sustain you? Maybe, maybe not. But everybody has the willpower to take stuff in charge. It's up to you. At the end of the day, it's you.
It's you.
It's you.
Point blank, period. Nobody else. Okay. Nothing else. So no matter the surrounding, because I didn't really agree with you on the surrounding, and you're telling me you're not agreeing with me on the upbringing or your parents. Okay. So no matter the upbringing, no matter the surrounding, it's all up to you.
I agree with you.
You are the reason why you are where you are right now.
I didn't see it that way.
And I don't want to say tanku you're further or you could have been further. No, because there's a lot of people qui take a PDA, but it's because of them. That's why they are where they are. So we're not only gonna say it's the reason why you're not further, because maybe you are far. You know, it's not what we're not trying to compare it into further or not further. Wherever you are, you're the reason why you're there. If you feel like you're successful, it's because of you. Not by bon Dieu gloire, of course. You know, but we're talking about things that are in your power to do. Okay?
Yes.
So you're the reason why you are whatever it is that
you have the willpower to take in
whatever
charge.
It is that you are.
But like you said in the beginning, I did say the surrounding, but now that you made it clear, I saw a whole different perspective. Because like we said, us,
and I was thinking of the upbringing as well. But now I see.
Because like us as human, we like to put blame on everything, Catherine. And we like to say, okay, it's because of this, it's because of that. And you know, I have so much potential, Catherine. I'm so smart. I could be a millionaire tomorrow if I want to, but you know, life. Like I have to blame something. But okay, let's say a millionaire sponsors me, okay? And life is smooth. You have to worry about nothing. Amanda, where are you going? Nada.
Exactly.
I ain't going nowhere because I was so focused on the negativity, on the things that was creating barriers that I created as well. I created those barriers because they're not really there. And then once it's taken away, I'm so scared. Like, what's going on?
You were finding problems to your solutions, not solutions to problems.
Yep, there you go.
What do you think could keep somebody from not knowing that it's only them that has the power to be, you know, to do this?
So the reason that we lack of confidence is because we rely on the environment or people surrounding you. People surrounding you.
Okay, so I know we've been saying that the whole time. We've been saying, we use the outside things as excuses. But I'm saying, like, what would you say to somebody that's using the outside? You know, what would you say to them?
Yes, we need to stop relying on what people think of us and believe in ourselves. And then that whatever they think about it doesn't care, and turn around and say, I told you so. This is what I did.
So I don't understand. What do you mean?
You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. And then
so if nobody believes in you, use that as fuel to make it or something, or
yes, as a motivation.
Okay, I hear people say that a lot. I hear people say that we'll make it for the haters or something. And I feel like everybody just wants to have haters. Half of the time, people are not even hating on you. You think that people really literally have people that's sitting there telling them you will never make it or something? Because I hear that a lot in the church. But it's
not even in church though, Catherine. Even all those books we read, like all those financial books,
and
like those guys that make it.
All the people are like, millionaires. They had a teacher.
Everybody told me I wouldn't make it.
All the rappers, they had a teacher that told them they would never make it.
You wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah. But okay, so that's the popular opinion. But I feel like mine is an unpopular opinion. What about somebody keep getting hater? What about somebody that has everyone else rooting for them?
Ooh.
Okay, because when I don't have
like
anybody
that believes in me.
Yeah, I don't have anybody that tells me they don't believe in me. Everybody believes in me. So
yeah, me too. I'm not thinking about. I ain't got no haters.
So exactly. So what am I gonna use as? Please tell me. Please tell me what the excuse is now, because
the excuse of not having haters. I mean, I would say, like, okay, use yourself as a motivational factor as well. Okay, you know, everybody believes in me. I could do this. Like, boost yourself up.
Okay, so because everyone believes in me, I must, like, either way, even if they believe in you or if they don't believe in you, still do it, because one, if they don't believe in you, you do it to prove them I did it regardless. And if they do what y'all thought was right, thank you so much for your support. I did it anyways. Like,
at the common denominator at the end of the day, Catherine, it's you. It's gonna benefit you. You prove them wrong. It's you that proved them wrong.
Yeah.
You listen to them, well, it benefits you. So at the end of the day, it's like you're in charge.
Yeah, because technically I used to use that, you know, like I used to use that as an excuse. It's like I didn't have, because I was always told that when others are against you, when it's you against the world, it's like now you're fueled up, you're you know, you're all like ready to do it and stuff. And then I'm like, wait, but I'm always looking for that one person that's gonna give me the fuel, that one person that's gonna hit on me, so I could be like, okay, I'm doing it to prove to you You know, like I always felt like I had to have that because that's how they give the
they portray things.
Yeah, like they always tell you, oh, show it off to your haters. Like come back and tell them you did it without them. You know, like prove them wrong. So I'm always trying to find someone to prove wrong, but I could never find that one person to prove wrong. You know, like everybody's just
you're
like,
surrounded by people motivating,
you know, and it's like and it's like I am kind of proving them wrong by not doing what they were expecting me to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm holding myself back because I'm proving them wrong technically because you know, technically like I'm still proving them wrong, but not because they think
not the way they wanted to.
Yeah, you know. So it's like I'm sitting here making all these excuses because of blah blah blah, and it's like, yo, you're just the problem. It's you.
Like, yeah, because like you said, Catherine, like that point where, okay, if the world is against me, okay, I'm gonna prove them wrong. If everybody's rooting for me, you know, it comes down to me to make the decision. But also you have those people that don't care at all. Like they're just like, okay, I don't care what the world thinks or what you think. So it's like you have to have that willingness to like boost yourself
it's
up.
Hard
because I could mkapoto Catherine and you just like a call. Like if you don't have life within yourself and don't have a purpose, can't do nothing.
Yeah, so it's all about you, child. That's all we're trying to tell you. It's you.
It's you.
Whether you want it or not, is you.
That's it.
So,
it's you.
For example, what would you say if we want to personalize things a little? What would you say is what excuses have you used in the past to?
the biggest excuse, child, time. Because you know we run out of time quick, and you know nobody can say you what you doing. They're not with me 24/7, so I'll just be like, you know, time. But actually, it's my laziness, man. Time and laziness prevents me from doing it. But I actually have time now. I have multiple time, like time at infinity. So now I try to maximize, because I try to maximize my time now, so that I don't say, oh, I don't have any more time, but I do have time.
You schedule every hour of the day or something. Yeah. When did you used to use that as an excuse? How long ago?
December 2019.
Okay, so no, like was it last year? Was it all last year or the end of last year, or was it 2 years ago?
All
how
last
long
year I used to use that. All last year.
You didn't start prior to last year? Was it only 2019?
I think ever since I ended high school, I always like, oh, I don't have time even to study. I don't have time. I don't have time for anything.
When did you end high school? 2012, 2013?
Yeah, high school 2012.
Okay, 2012. So how long has it been? 8 years?
7 years, 8 years.
Okay, 8 years.
Ooh.
So now, remember something you were saying you didn't have time for when you were in 2012, right? You didn't have time. 8 years later. No, serious, man. Because a lot of people use time as an excuse, not knowing that whether you do it or not, you're still going to, like, imagine that you took the time and did that thing when you were supposed to do it, okay? You made the time for it. Okay, so 8 years later,
crazy,
8 years later, you would have been. Let's say that what you wanted to do was get another degree. Okay, 8 years later, you didn't use the excuse. Oh my God, I'm gonna be like 26 by the time I'm done with this. I'm not gonna do it. You're 26 still. You know, you're regardless. You're still gonna be 26, so you might as well do it so you could have it when you're 26.
And you know, Catherine, like that's so true what you just said, because when I was younger at 2012. I was like, what, 18, 17? I forgot how old I was. But it's just like, at that time, I always when I was thinking like picking a career, always thinking about like what age would I be? Like, oh my gosh, I can't use all this time to be studying. But now I'm 26. I'm trying to grab every tool possible. So by 30, I'm not, you know, saying like, oh my gosh, I'm so old. I'm not gonna
go to medical school because I'm 20. I'm gonna be 28 by the time I'm done. Bitch, I said, baby girl, baby boy, you're still 28. Nah, like, you still got nothing going on. So you might as well just pick something up. You know, don't use time as an excuse anymore, guys, because whether you want it or not, at the end of the day, you know, just grab. Yeah, like 3 years from now, let's say that you say, oh, that's gonna take too much of my time. 3 years later, you're still gonna spend 3 years anyway. Might as well be like doing something you want.
like that example you're using myself, like that endeavor I'm partaking right now. I was approached when I was finishing high school, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Had I just listened and took this, I could have been a millionaire talking to y'all right now. But you know, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, you have other experiences.
It taught me a lesson of time. Stop using time as an excuse, and I hope all you guys are listening to me. Stop using time as an excuse.
Make time, yeah. Like, who can make time for things you want? And I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, time is money," right? And then moment they will come make up your fait parler, les abdomen, how much money they make.
Zero.
How much money you make when you're sleeping? Zero back. Okay, your time is not money then, because
your time is sleep.
If time was money, then you would have been able to purchase time with money.
And you know, Catherine, what you just said, that's so valuable, because tout monde qui like how you call it, great achievers and people that make money, they say we don't have enough time to make money. Like, time runs out, and it's like, bro, like, what are we doing, us that have valuable time, or wasting essential?
Yeah, so
time.
don't.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
I see what you mean. Stop it. You are the reason. You would choose. You have to decide that I want to do this and I want to do that and whatever. So if you don't choose it, nobody else is gonna be able to choose it for you. Yeah,
Catherine, I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
I know I was talking about the example when we were sitting at your house and you were asking us about a whole bunch of questions, and you had a business endeavor, and I was asking you, what is stopping you from doing your hair business? Like, because y'all know my girl is a hairstylist. She could color any color on your head. Look at
Go ahead.
What is stopping you from doing that?
Well, it's the same excuses. I told myself, first of all, that, what did I tell myself?
You said you were gonna open it. You said you were gonna. You said, I remember, because I remember, and I was like, whoa, this girl got passion. She said she was gonna open it by 2020 17 October, her birthday, 17,
perfect. You see, that and that's what we do. We make up all type of story for every opportunity that comes to us. We make up all type of excuses not to take an opportunity. We doubt. You know, I wonder when we're gonna start doubting our doubts. But anyways, what I told myself, I actually did the footwork. Okay, to open a business, to open something, you have to go find locations. You have to. I went to business meeting. I know how to write a game plan, business plan. I wrote my business plan. I know the location I want. I met with the owner. I did like all the footwork. Only thing I didn't do, I think, is pick the spot. I found the place, but I didn't pick a building. Like, I didn't pick a spot. Okay. They also asked me to find people as well, and I was not open to going to college campuses and finding my own clients. So that I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna go in the cafeteria and be like, hi everybody, I'm opening. You want to get your hair done for $10? Like, I didn't want to do that. So I told myself that I would need the bank to give me loans. And so the bank will not give me a loan. Okay. So you know how Sabonje fait moi? He sent somebody my way that told me they're gonna give me $50,000.
And how much did you need, Captain?
I don't even think I need. I think I needed about that much. But you did me about $50,000 for me to open it. And I swear to you, I felt I came up with something else. I made sure I had I don't remember what it was, but I had another excuse. I told the person something. I think I told the person I didn't want to, like, I wanted so much. Like, I didn't want to sit there for 3-4 years. I'm back at the excuse. All of that to say that people like me, that people always say, oh, you're so talented or whatever. We always use our talents as excuse as well. We say, oh, I'm so talented. I don't know what to pick. I love so many things. I don't know which one that I want to pick first. You know?
Yes,
like,
that's for real.
And I remember, even I was telling you guys all the time, like, if you have to pick the one qui fait l'argent avant, then you could move on to the one that's passion
that will
or whatever.
fuel the other ones.
Exactly.
Because you can't be an octopus. We don't have 8 arms, 10 brains
exactly.
to be like
so the
doing
the biggest
work.
thing, stop. I used to use my talent as an excuse as well. Oh, I'm so talented. And it's like so stupid, because no, you have to pick one, and the one that's gonna give
work
you
on it.
Yeah, pick one and work on it. Don't give me
not
the
only
excuse
one,
of
Catherine, the one that will
give you money, to
money
fund the
faster.
other ones. Yeah, because even if it's one that you don't like, even if it's one that you don't even like that much, but the one qui prend less time pour boire plus l'argent, then you could start with that one, even if it's 10 years, or if it's 4 years, or if it's 8 years, okay? Because I graduated 2014, it's been 6 years. So imagine, after high school, I had decided to pick something for 6 years.
Wow.
You know, and I was saying that on hair salon for 6 years. I remember 2 years ago, somebody was shutting down the hair salon and they gave it to me, right? They were willing.
Yeah.
There was everything in it, the chair, everything in the salon.
My girl had all the equipment.
Salon, just take the lease. You know, I made up all the excuses. At that time, I was doing something else. M'pat capable faire vrai, but some tap faire, même when là toujours still don't have anything that's for me. You know, it's
Imagine you could do hair.
Yeah, it still was something that what I was doing, I liked it. It still gave me money, but it wasn't my long-term money. It gave me money for the while that I was doing
goal.
it. You know, yeah. So I put up that, I'm like, yeah, give the loan to somebody else. So the lady ended up shutting down the salon, and then she went back on a foreclosure and sold the building to somebody else. You know,
wow.
And she had a lease that she was almost done with too. So it's like,
girl, I feel like you said, Catherine, like what I seen that you could have done, and maybe it's too late, but I feel like if we had that same mindset, or maybe we had that talk previous, I feel like you should have went and got the salon, and then like work like for I don't know 2 years straight,
3,
like
4 years straight. Because I have
you
3,
hire
4 years.
other people.
It's 2 years now.
Exactly.
Like, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. So you would have 1 more year, or maybe not.
Yeah.
And hire other people, and like to the point you didn't even have to be in the shop no more.
Exactly.
Now that money would have been flowing through, and all you have to do is divide the money by hairstylist and be like deuces.
Exactly.
And now you go to your next and next and next.
But all of
that's
that because
lesson.
m'pat gen 2 ans dans la vie moi, m'pat gen 3 ans. I didn't want to sit 3 years en salon pour m'a faire client vini. And the lady had all her clients too. Ça veut dire tout client get on location, so all they have to do is come.
Lord.
You know?
Tap vini, like that's the thing. Tout client tap vini. Oh, madame.
Where is this lady? She's no longer here.
Kote Mama Africa pa la. Okay, well you here? Let me get my.
A lot of people tap no, but a lot of people would have still done it anyway.
Said yes,
but
definitely. And then those people would have referred other. My G was about to be had a couple coins.
And you know what excuse that I used to make myself feel better? I'm m'dim pat gen mentor, pat gen moun ki pote di moi. That was a good opportunity at the time. So you see, at the end of the day, it's all about us, guys. It's on you.
Yeah.
It's your fault. I'm not gonna I know some people are gonna be like, but I was raped. Well, use it as fuel and do something with it. I'm sorry that happens to you. It's not something that people could just snap out of. But every day, work really hard, try really hard, and try to say
push yourself.
It's not your fault. No, you were raped. But because that happened, there's nothing that you could do about that. That's out of your control. So whatever it is that you can control, do your best to work on you and control it, and do whatever you want to do. I swear to you. What's the formula? What's the formula we like?
Work.
The formula we like is pick something that you want. You have the goal. You pick the goal. You pick what it is, and consistency.
Oh yeah. Pick something. Be consistent. And that's it.
And that's the formula to
that's a formula. And it's really easy. Just pick one thing, man. one thing.
You don't need to do much.
If it's to sell bonbon. If it's like hair, you like to do soap. Maji Shushina out here doing soap.
Shout out to Shushina.
Yep. Yeah, soap.
That's it.
By the way.
You want to sell lipstick?
Maji likes to do music. Samuel likes to do music. He sticks to his music, and you push through, homie.
That's it. Pick something. Pick one thing. I know that you might have 10,000 ideas. People like me love to use the fact that, oh, I'm so creative. Get 10,000 idées. So pick one.
Yeah. Pick one and go for it. Consistency.
That's it.
Just like your YouTube.
I'm telling you guys, it is you. It is up to you. It is only you that can do what you want to do. You are the reason why you are where you are right now. We're not telling you to not be grateful for all the other people qui bon l'argent, qui supportent dans la vie. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about things that you can control, which is you. Okay?
Y-O-I.
You.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for you guys today, and I hope that you're staying safe inside and all, and be consistent. Pick one, be consistent, guys.
Consistent. That's the formula.
That's the formula to anything in life. This has been
What the Talk!
Oh my God.
What the talk? What the talk? What the talk? What the talk? What the talk?